Welcome into the Extra Point here on A to Z Sports Nashville.com. Follow us on Twitter at A to Z Sports and like our Facebook page at A to Z Sports Nashville. And Zach, National Signing Day is over. And again, the SEC, best in the country.
Yeah, they are. And you would think that the SEC is trending down after the year they had, obviously besides Alabama. But recruiting, they're still lighting it on fire. They have 5 teams in the top 10, and there's no slowing down. Georgia's at the top. Auburn's recruiting well. Texas A&M's in there. LSU, Alabama. There's just so many teams. You get the top talent, you win football games, and the SEC is still doing it.
Yeah, the last 5 years, the SEC has had no less than half of the top 10 classes. Florida came in storming and jumped up to the 10th best class in the country. The SEC, we're looking at it, maybe the teams weren't as deep as they were the last few years, but they're restocking talent, and that's one thing the SEC will never not have, and that's talent.
And they have the super giant in their conference. Alabama, year after year, is either number 1 or number 2. They're always number 1, you feel like.
Yeah.
Sometimes they slip, but they get the best players. They had a guy, Gray Shirt, who's in an ESPN Top 100. He's willing to sit out a full semester just to be a part of the Crimson Tide.
Yeah.
That is called dominance. Now, Michigan, Florida State, and Ohio State are all nipping at the heels, but that giant Alabama is an anchor in the SEC. And you know what? I also think that it helps other teams for that brand recognition.
Yeah, the SEC has had 6 different schools have multiple top 10 classes in the last 4 years. So it's not just Alabama.
Yeah.
It's a lot of other schools. And you got to keep up with the Joneses. So you better be recruiting in the top 10 if you're an SEC school, if you won't even think about knocking off Alabama.
I still think that the SEC, top to bottom, this year in 2017 will be the best conference in college football. I think that that's the trend that they're going to set.
That's the Extra Point here on A to Z Sports Nashville.com.